Okay, so this is a sushi restaurant where all of the food is delivered on conveyor belts. And I'm gonna try to trick somebody into taking this gummy sushi instead of real sushi. So I grabbed one of the real plates, ate the sushi off it, then got to work. This gummy sushi plate honestly looked better than the rest they had on the menu, but we had to figure out how to sneak it back on the conveyor belt. The plate looked perfect, there were no employees around, it was my time to strike, so we set it free. Everyone was looking at it, but nobody was brave enough to take it until it left our sight.
It's been like 5 minutes and it hasn't come back around. I think somebody actually took it.
But at last, it came back around the other side, and when I thought nobody was gonna take it, I let it pass me to go again, and this guy right next to me grabbed it. I even filmed him eating it.
Causing a health hazard for a TikTok video? Rice one, mate. How shellfish do you have to be? If I was on a date with my wasabi and found out some random person put fake food on my plate after eating off of it first, my tempura would be soaring. I guarantee he would not be happy to sashimi. I mean, wouldn't you cause a row? It's not okay. I hope the restaurant didn't ignore it, because it's not far-fetched to assume that someone would want a cat sue if they were unwillingly involved. It's taco yucky and would make someone eel. Luckily, the quote-unquote stranger seems kind of fishy to me. I think the guy didn't get a bite on his bait and was so desperate to fish for attention that he resorted to mackeying his friend pretend to be one. He's definitely not the role model people should be looking up to. Okay, I know I'm ramening as many Japanese food puns as I can. All I can say is me so sorry. Hey Girl Scout, what's shakin'? How have you been? I personally have been pretty good. It recently hit me that this past year I've become truly comfortable with myself. I don't feel the need to impress people who don't know me, and I feel very fulfilled in my relationships. It's really freeing to have permission from myself to live my life in the way I want to, surrounded by people who support that and only ask me to do my best. I'm content with the life I have, and I really don't care about things like fame or status. But let me tell you, every time I scroll through social media, no matter where I am or what device I'm on, I'm hit with these constant videos of people desperately trying to get famous. And honestly, it's making me feel a little bit empty inside. It's so obvious that these people are clearly trying to fill a void that they haven't even figured out the cause of yet. And some of them even genuinely believe that clout's the key to happiness. It's like they're willing to sell their souls to the algorithm for a taste of fame. And all that fame and money is hollow. Sure, they might be able to buy a mansion or two, but can influencer status really buy happiness? Spoiler alert, it's just an unachievable lie that's messing with people's mental health and stopping them from accepting themselves for who they are and being satisfied with what they have. I thought today we could open up the conversation while making fun of the sheer ridiculousness of it all. So enough chit chat. Let's just jump right into things.
This guy.
Still in my progress here. What? Still in my progress. Stop.
Hey, what's the issue? Not cool. I'm just trying to record myself singing here. The acoustics are way better in here and my voice is warmed up right now. So this is the best time for me to do that. You can keep on watching the movie, no problem. I'll do my thing, you do yours. It doesn't bother me that you're watching the movie, so maybe you should respect my singing the same way I'm respecting your choice. Yes, I'm aware this is a cinema and that most people expect to be able to use it for its intended purpose, but I'm using it to maximize my following and live up to my potential. Maybe you should hustle like me, and then you'd be starring in the movie instead of paying to watch other people act in it. Yeah, I know the policy about not talking during the movie, so go ahead and get me banned. I'll just make a clickbait video on it and get sympathy online. Just don't post my clip to other sites or let anyone upload videos making fun of me. Or else you're a beta, obviously. That's why, not because my ego's fragile or anything.
Boy, what a day.
Yeah, listen, I got a chapter of pre-calc left, so...
I hear that. I'm just gonna do a spliff and play Rock Band. I'll put the headphones on so you won't hear a thing. Oh.
The vector r has magnitude 5 and direction angle... Klaus? The vector r has magnitude...
1 and 2 and 1 and 2
Klaus?
and 3 and 1 and yeah and yeah and
Klaus,
two and
please?
and feel my
Klaus! For the love of God, will you shut up?
Steve, please, I need to concentrate. I'm trying to play hot for teacher on expert.
This guy really posted the video thinking he was the victim here. The reality is that a changing room is a place where people can legally expect a certain level of privacy. So he's not only a self-absorbed douche, but a stupid self-absorbed douche who posts proof of him violating gym policies and actual laws on the internet. And of course, let's not forget to give an honorable mention to his amazing enabling comments defending his behavior. Oh, the lighting's better in the gym. Well then why stop at a selfie then? Why don't we just set up a photo shoot for the guy in the middle of the locker room and get a makeup crew in to contour a few extra abs in there? And don't even get me started on the post-workout pump excuse. The inflated muscles are temporary, but that inflated ego will be permanent if people don't stop making excuses for him. There's no excuse for you to be recording in a place where people are changing and you're invading their privacy. But hey, who cares if you're breaking the law and violating basic human decency as long as you can flex those muscles and show off your gains on TikTok, am I right?
Yo, what the fuck is up, TikTok? I'm here with my boyfriend of 3 years. I think...
Can you just shut the fuck up, please? Thanks.
That's crazy.
Wait, people don't like it when I bother them and subject them to my annoying antics when they're trying to study? That's crazy. Wait, you think my reaction is because I'm extremely embarrassed for being rejected by my peers, but simultaneously dependent on the rush that comes from disrupting others to see how they respond? Bro, that's crazy. You're crazy. Like, for real. Let's stop putting the attention on me for a second. Look at you. You guys try to call me out when you're the ones who can't take a joke. You need to be called out for overreacting. Psh, I bet you have like no followers on Twitter. Wait, you don't even have Twitter? That's crazy.
Whew! What a night. Crazy. Yes, telegram for hungover. Yes, I'll sign for that. Thank you very much. Oh, boy.
How was your night, Stewie?
Ugh, get your own life, bro. Get off my sack.
My God, was that satisfying. To see multiple people quickly shut him down and immediately go back to what they were doing, especially because what they were doing was sitting in silence. Ugh, just amazing. You can see how shook he is. So clearly not enough people have told him to stop being an annoying weasel. This is what happens when people get addicted to those little rushes of attention they get from being obnoxious and they have to keep on doing them to feel something. These types of people definitely need to be told no more often. Though as bystanders, it can be tough to say anything to these people because that still gives them the attention they want. These types of people usually have some major self-esteem issues, and so when you criticize them, they get defensive because they don't want to feel those negative emotions. In turn, to guard themselves, they'll often tease your reaction and try to shift the attention away from their own embarrassment. It's a tricky line to walk between calling them out and giving them too much attention. Most people just keep their mouths shut so they don't waste energy trying and hope that somebody else will eventually get through to the person.
I wish a motherfucker would right now, right? You see that shit? That's fucking what we do. You said. What? Who's that? Yo, don't touch my shit. Don't touch me. Don't touch my shit. Don't touch me. Fuck you, pussy. Fuck you, pussy. Fuck you. These motherfuckers touching my shit. I can't get out of here. I can't go down. I just want to go out. Who the fuck do you think you are? You want me to turn down my volume? Yeah. That's all you say. That's all you have to say. Instead of being wait. I want to take English to you because you understand English, right? No. You know? Chotomate, ne. Speak English to me. Don't fucking Japanese to us, man. Okay, bro. Daijoubu. You see that? You see what happened right here? Fucking motherfuckers. Shield. In English we say shield.
No, yes. In Japanese we say disappear.
Why are you racist? You're racist.
Not racist.
You are racist, right? You're racist.
No.
You're racist, right? He said he was racist. He said it. You see, he said he was racist.
That is no racist.
Relax, bro. Relax. Yo, by the way, arigato gozaimasu. I want to say arigato. Sometimes people are mad at me, but I'm not the same.
Yeah, we are not same. But I love you. I love you.
Thank you, because you're so nice. But some people are not so nice. He wants to fight me.
No.
Right?
But that is no racist.
He said he was racist.
No.
Yeah.
Please understand.
Wakarimasu.
That is Japan.
Wakarimasu.
Going up?
Somebody, bad people.
No.
Oh, you wanted me to stop kicking you. Well, why didn't you say something politely? All you had to do was ask, not try to grab my shoes and freak out. Do you see why you're the one in the wrong here? And why are you saying, hey lady? What do you have against ladies? Are you sexist? Is that it? Lucky for you, I'm gonna be so nice to you, unlike everyone else in the world who sucks. And I'm gonna use this as a teaching moment for you to better yourself. Because again, you're wrong here. Listen carefully. Women matter. You're welcome. Now shake my hand and let me forgive you.
I don't feel like being funny right now.
And that's just the kind of sexist bullcrap that's gonna keep you in the kitchen. Sit your ass down.
Ugh, this guy's condescending and self-righteousness is insane. He's doing the socially unacceptable thing, and yet he's so quick to deflect that he's out here picking apart your flaws so that you can be less of a tool. How kind. You can't Uno reverse your way out of taking responsibility for your shitty actions forever, my guy. It might seem that way, seeing as you're in your 40s and have yet to learn, but they don't call it a midlife crisis for nothing. I reckon it'll hit when you're at a dubstep festival. You'll have latched on to a group of hot 20-somethings and you'll try to make TikToks with them while shitting on men your age who got married and settled down. You'll eventually offer to go get the next round of overpriced Smirnoff Ices, and they'll be so repulsed by your incessant attempts to mask your insecurities by acting cool and young that they'll take that opportunity to escape you, leaving you awkwardly fisting 7 bottles in the middle of a muddy field, looking extra pathetic in your neon shutter shades while each bass drop leaves you feeling the emptiness of your life vibrate through every cell of your body. Something along those lines, you know? Okay, I've tried uploading this next clip a bunch of times, but it just keeps getting copyrighted no matter what I do. I don't want to cut this part out of the video because I think the extremeness of the situation's worth commenting on, not to mention I recorded an epic rap for it, so I'm just going to explain it with some screenshots and some audio. Essentially what's been going on is this drill rapper called NazBK has been filming these quote-unquote prank videos, and I say prank loosely, including one where he's at the airport and pretends to steal someone's luggage.
Isn't that the same bag you bought last week?
He says that it's his luggage and that the stranger took it, and the stranger gets annoyed and insists that it isn't his, because, you know, it isn't. The stranger's girlfriend notices the cameras and tells him it's for a video, but the rapper then doubles down and says it isn't and insists that they give him the bag. The stranger doesn't really give him a reaction and tries to just leave, but instead of just leaving it, the rapper and his friend try to grab his bag, which obviously makes the stranger pissed off, so he steps in between them and his stuff and tells them to back off. This must have hurt the rapper's ego because it makes him really mad. He gets all defensive, claims it's a joke, and then he says, "You don't know who I am? Google it."
You don't know who I am? Google it.
And then of course, as the natural progression of a prank video goes, he pulls out a blade and threatens the guy.
I'll you right now. What?
It ends with his friend holding him back while he yells threats out and the stranger and his girlfriend walk away. The guy pressed charges for this, so NazBK got arrested. And I guess he's been arrested for some other similar pranks, where he threatens people with that same item and even kicks someone after taking their things and they react negatively to his antics. All that being explained, let's get back to me making fun of him. Hey TikTok, it's the holiday hooligan here. I wanted to address the allegations of me breaking and entering and committing arson, because that's totally not what happened at all. All I did was sneak into someone's house to hide in the closet so that I could jump out loud and proud with rainbow sparklers for my Pride Month themed prank. Get it? It's not my fault that when I jumped out, the person thought I was a criminal and started freaking out. I mean, obviously I'm gonna drop the sparklers in a panic to defend myself if someone tries to tackle me. And yeah, dropping them started a fire, but it's not my fault and I refuse to take responsibility for for it. Maybe if he was cultured and had watched my seasonal shenanigans like you guys do, he would have known it was just a prank. He wouldn't have tackled me, and I would have kept my grip on the sparklers. So really it's his fault. Anyways, if I don't post my Canada Day prank where I fill someone's pool with maple syrup, it's because I was found guilty and had to go to jail. If that's the case, then I'm hoping to get out in time for Valentine's Day. I was planning this epic prank to dress up in a diaper and wings so I could shoot arrows into people's butts and make them kiss. All that being said, it was a misunderstanding, not my fault, and the guy who got me arrested was clearly just being homophobic for my pride prank. Now you have the full story. Until next time, my festive fiends.
Nah, I know Quagmire, and I'm telling you, this has gotta be some kind of prank. You know, like that prank I pulled on Ashton Kutcher. Ashton, come here. You've just been tomahawked. That's my show. Tomahawked.
I mean, seriously, what kind of prank is that? Trying to steal someone's luggage is not a prank. It's just straight up theft. And let's not forget about the whole "do you know who I am" thing. I'm sorry, but if I saw a guy trying to steal my luggage, the last thing on my mind would be, that guy looks like someone famous. Who is it? Not Post Malone, obviously. It's right there. You know what? Never mind. Excuse me, sir. Are you a rapper by any chance? Oh, also, just a little side note. What are you doing to my luggage? Maybe if he spent less time pulling knives on innocent people and more time making good music, people would actually know who he is. Pulling a weapon on innocent people is not cool or edgy. It's just stupid. What's the purpose behind it? You gonna put this deeply emotional hardship they caused you in your next rap? I tried to steal someone's luggage and they got mad. They didn't recognize me and it made me sad. I pulled a knife on them because I'm an alpha Chad. Then my mommy grounded me for being bad.
Word to the motherfucking street.
There was no justification for that. And the fact that there are people boosting his ego enough that he doesn't feel the need to think of the consequences of his actions is a huge issue.
Day 7, Milk.
Well, look who's got the attention they so desperately crave. Congrats to these mega famous influencers who have discovered the ultimate shortcut to happiness and fulfillment. Move over meditation, exercise, and meaningful relationships, because spilling drinks in public is the real deal. Who needs therapy or self-reflection when you can just spray Sprite and drizzle dairy, label it as an entertaining prank, and call it a day? So enlightened and self-actualized. It takes real talent and courage to spill a drink in public and run away like a coward before anyone can tell you off for it. Let's stop pretending this is harmless fun and call it what it is: self-destructive behavior. This addiction to instant gratification is so intense that these people have eroded their sense of consideration for the aftermath of all their antics. It's all about how hilarious the 60-second clip looks to their following of strangers and not the 45 minutes after the camera's off where some employee's stuck cleaning up the mess. The same employee that they look in the face and greet at the checkout just days later when they're back to buy their weekly groceries. If this isn't indicative of a cultural shift towards normalizing superficiality, narcissism, and apathy for other people, I don't know what is.
At an Amazon Go store, you can walk in, grab what you want, put it in your bag, and just go.
Oh, so you want me to just take something and walk out? Nah, son.
But it's so convenient.
No. Nice try.
All we can do as individuals is work on ourselves to be able to have the confidence to stand up to their entitlement without becoming overly reactive. You know, address our own insecurities and learn to feel pity for them for their self-esteem issues. Easy, right? I suppose if it was, they'd be doing it too. But don't worry, eventually it'll catch up to these people when they realize that each stunt is a temporary feeling of worth that is followed by a crash, and that they can no longer ignore their nagging conscience for seeking validation at the expense of others' well-being. Who knows? Maybe the upside to TikTok is that the next generation will have these profound realizations sooner, because they reach impossible standards of attention seeking sooner in life. Or they'll be exactly like all their other predecessors who lost everything in the pursuit of shallow happiness, except this time they'll be making epic TikToks bragging about how much money they have and how many cars they own. What do you guys think? If you agree and want this message seen by more people, then please let that algorithm know by liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, watching till the end, whatever engagement you have in you. I also have a Discord where you can talk about this with more people, link in the description. And if you want to get to know the gal behind the Danny Phantom PNG, my socials will be there too. And that's all from me. Hope you all have an amazing day, and I shall see you all in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Thanks for watching.